Imagine standing at the precipice of your life, where the winds of fear and doubt howl all around you. Your heart pounds in your chest, urging you to turn back, to seek safety, to avoid the uncertainty of the unknown. It is in moments like these that we face the deepest, most profound battle we will ever encounter, the battle between our dreams and our fears. The fears we carry are not small. They are deeply rooted, shaped by experiences, by past failures, by societal expectations, and by the limitations we have placed on ourselves. These fears are real. They echo the voices of self-doubt, of worry, of uncertainty about the future. But if you listen closely, there's another sound. A sound far more powerful, one that can drown out the whispers of fear. It is the voice of your dreams. Your dreams are not mere fantasies, nor are they inconsequential or fleeting. They are the very essence of who you are, the unspoken truths that stir within you, urging you to become the best version of yourself. Your dreams are born from the deepest parts of your soul, the parts that hunger for purpose, for meaning, for something greater than what you have known so far. When you dare to listen to that voice, when you allow your dreams to speak louder than your fears, you tap into a force more powerful than you could ever imagine. One of the greatest tragedies in life is allowing fear to dictate our actions, to stop us from pursuing what we truly desire. How many times have you let fear convince you to abandon your dreams? How many times has the voice of doubt been louder than your own heart's desire? It is easy to succumb to fear because it is often justified. It tells us that we are not enough, that the path ahead is too difficult, that we will fail, that we will fall short. But these fears, as real as they may seem, are not the truths of your life. The truth is this: you were born for more than what fear allows you to see. Let me remind you that every successful person, every trailblazer, every individual who has ever achieved greatness has faced fear. They have not been immune to it, nor have they lived a life free from doubts or uncertainties. The difference lies in how they chose to respond. They chose not to listen to the voice of fear. Instead, they chose to listen to the voice of their dreams. They allowed their dreams to scream louder than their fears. This is not to say that fear should be ignored or disregarded. Fear is a natural response, a part of the human experience. It is a mechanism designed to protect us, to keep us safe from harm. But when fear becomes the loudest voice in the room, it paralyzes us. It keeps us in the familiar, in the comfortable, in the known. It robs us of the possibility of growth, of transformation, of true greatness. But your dreams are not meant to be small. Your dreams are meant to challenge you, to push you beyond your limits, to take you into uncharted territory. And yes, this territory is filled with risks, with challenges, with the possibility of failure. But failure is not the end. Failure is the stepping stone to success. If you allow yourself to fear failure, you will never take the necessary steps to grow. You will remain stagnant, stuck in the comfort of what is familiar, and you will miss the vast possibilities that life has to offer. When your dreams scream louder than your fears, you begin to act with purpose. You begin to move forward with conviction, even in the face of uncertainty. You take risks, you step outside your comfort zone, and you embrace the unknown. It is only by doing this that you will experience the growth that leads to success. It is only by embracing the challenge of your dreams that you will unlock the true potential within you. But this journey is not easy. It will not always be smooth. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks, there will be moments when you question everything, when you wonder if your dreams are worth pursuing, when you wonder if you are capable of achieving them. In these moments, remember that the path to success is never straight, and the road to greatness is never without its bumps. But if you allow your dreams to guide you, if you let them be the loudest voice in your life, you will find a way. Look at those who have come before you, the ones who have defied the odds and broken barriers. They did not have some special advantage. They were not born without fear, nor were they born with an invincible sense of self-belief. What they had was an unwavering commitment to their dreams. They chose to focus on the possibility, on the vision, on the purpose that their dreams represented, rather than the risks, the doubts, and the fears that tried to hold them back. In life, there will always be reasons to stop, to turn around, to let fear win, but it is in those very moments that you must choose to keep moving forward. You must remind yourself that your dreams are far more important than the fleeting discomfort of fear. Your dreams are the foundation of your purpose. They are what give your life meaning. They are what inspire you to keep going when everything else seems impossible. The truth is that you will never reach your highest potential if you allow fear to control your decisions. If you allow fear to dictate the path you walk, you will be confined to a life of mediocrity. But when you choose to prioritize your dreams, when you let them scream louder than your fears, you create a life that is extraordinary. You create a life that is full of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. It all starts with this simple truth. Your dreams are powerful. They are the voice of your soul, the expression of who you are meant to be. When you listen to that voice, when you trust in its guidance, you will find the courage to face your fears and step into the future that you deserve. So, let your dreams scream louder than your fears. Let them be the compass that guides you, the fire that fuels you, and the light that leads you to greatness. Never let fear silence your dreams, for it is your dreams that will ultimately silence the fear. There is a truth that we often fail to recognize in our lives. Fear is not the enemy, it is a part of us. It is a natural, instinctive reaction to the unknown, to danger, to the possibility of harm. It is our protection mechanism, our survival instinct. But what happens when this very fear becomes the force that holds us back from the life we are truly meant to live? What happens when fear stops us from pursuing our greatest ambitions, our highest purpose, and our deepest dreams? It's not that fear doesn't have its place, it absolutely does, but it should never be allowed to dictate the course of your life. It should never be allowed to drown out the most powerful force you have within you, your sense of purpose. In every moment of fear, you are presented with a choice. Will you let the fear control you, or will you choose to focus on something greater? The answer lies in your purpose. Purpose is what gives your life direction. It is the compass that guides you through the fog of uncertainty. It is the reason you get up every day, the reason you push forward in the face of adversity. When your purpose is clear, when you are deeply connected to it, fear loses its power over you. Fear becomes just another obstacle to overcome and not the giant wall that prevents you from moving forward. Fear thrives in ambiguity. It thrives in moments of doubt and uncertainty. It is in these moments that it whispers to you, telling you to turn back, to retreat to safety, to abandon your dreams. But the one thing that can silence that voice, the one thing that can make fear retreat into the background, is your purpose. When you are driven by something bigger than yourself, when your actions are guided by a vision of who you want to be, fear no longer has the same grip on you. Purpose gives you the courage to continue when everything within you screams to stop. It is easy to listen to the voice of fear. Fear is loud, it is insistent, and it is often filled with what seems like logic. It reminds you of the risks, the failures, the potential for harm. It presents you with the worst case scenario, and it feels almost impossible to ignore. But purpose, though quieter, is far more powerful. Purpose is the force that allows you to act, even when you don't know what lies ahead. It is the belief in something greater than the present moment that propels you forward. The fear you face will never disappear entirely, but with purpose, you can rise above it. Consider the times in your life when you were truly aligned with your purpose. Think about those moments when you felt unstoppable, when you felt like nothing could stand in your way. In those moments, fear was still present, but it did not control you. You moved forward because you had a vision, a belief, something to strive for. Purpose doesn't eliminate fear, but it shifts your focus. It gives you something to hold on to when everything else feels uncertain. This is not to say that purpose alone will solve all your problems or erase the challenges you face. On the contrary, the pursuit of purpose is often a difficult and arduous journey. It requires sacrifices. It demands on patience and perseverance. But it also brings meaning, it brings depth to your life. When you are connected to your purpose, the struggles you face become worthwhile. They are not obstacles, they are opportunities to grow, to learn, to evolve into the person you are meant to become. One of the greatest misunderstandings we face is the belief that fear is a sign that we should stop, that we should avoid whatever it is that scares us. But fear is not a stop sign. It is a signal. It is telling us that we are pushing against the limits of what we know, that we are stepping into unfamiliar territory. And this is exactly where growth happens. This is where transformation takes place. And this is how we grow in satisfaction, through interactions with others. Knowing and caring about someone makes you intimately engage with others. It is in those moments when fear is most pronounced that you must take the greatest action. If your purpose is strong enough, fear becomes a mere inconvenience, a challenge to be conquered rather than an insurmountable obstacle. When you are clear on your purpose, when you understand the deep meaning behind your actions, you begin to see fear for what it really is. A shadow that will not last. Purpose allows you to see the bigger picture, the long-term vision that transcends the momentary discomfort of fear. It allows you to understand that every step you take toward your purpose is worth it, even when the path is difficult or unclear. It is this belief in something greater that gives you the strength to persist, to continue moving forward, even when the road ahead seems impossible. You may not know exactly how you will achieve your dreams. You may not know every detail of the path ahead, but when your purpose is clear, the direction becomes evident. Purpose gives you clarity. It focuses your energy and attention on the things that truly matter. When fear arises, and it will, purpose provides the foundation you need to overcome it. You can trust in the fact that your purpose is worth the struggle, worth the uncertainty, and worth the risk. Think about those individuals who have achieved greatness, who have made a difference in the world. Were they immune to fear? Of course not. They experienced it as much as anyone else, but they had a clarity of purpose that allowed them to push forward in spite of it. They knew what they were fighting for, they knew what they were trying to create, and this gave them the strength to keep going when everything else seemed against them. They didn't allow fear to dictate their actions because they were driven by something far more powerful than the discomfort of fear. They were driven by purpose. You don't need to wait until fear disappears to take action. You don't need to wait until the path ahead is perfectly clear. What you need is to connect to your purpose. You need to understand why you are doing what you are doing. When you do, you will find that fear loses its grip on you. It may still be there, but it will no longer have the power to stop you. Purpose is the force that will carry you forward even in the face of the most difficult challenges. So as you move through life, remember this. Fear will always be with you. It is a natural part of the human experience, but fear does not have to control you. When your purpose is clear, when you are focused on something greater than your own immediate discomfort, fear becomes nothing more than a stepping stone on your journey. Embrace your purpose, let it guide you, and allow it to drown out the voice of fear. When you do, you will find that there is nothing in this world that can stop you from becoming who you are truly meant to be.